we're taking on the Ravens. We got a video coming up tomorrow, right? Woo! This is war. This man's a warrior right here. Steel Studio, baby.
All right, this is my Thursday Thoughts, Steel Studio. Wanted to play the intro. Haven't played it for a while. We can't lose our passion for the team we love, man. I know there's so much negativity going on. I can't take it, man. Jesus Christ, Jesus. I mean, I know we're struggling and things aren't great right now. We lost 3 in a row, but come on, man. Relax. Things did not go the way we planned. We had injuries, untimely injuries every week. And then the media coming in with their drama every day. I don't know how they do it. If I was Tomlin, I would tell them to get the hell out of my locker room, man. I would not put up with the drama. It's terrible. It's just terrible. But the Steelers, you know, they're probably not going to make the playoffs now unless we win the last 3. And it'll be tough if we play like we've been playing. The defense is just so beat up. And people don't discount that. They discount that. They discount the fact that we lost Cole Holcomb, and he was a good player. That's why we signed him. And then he was the heart and soul of our defense. He was playing so well. And go back and watch those games with Cole, man. It was the offense that was letting us down, not the defense. And that was because of Canada and this offensive system. It's so peewee, man. We don't know the potential that Kenny has yet. This offense is so bad. And then Kenny gets hurt, and Kenny gets hurt, and then we put in Mitch too risky, and it was terrible. He was terrible. I don't ever want to see that guy in a Steeler uniform again. He's a great guy, nice guy. He made millions of dollars. I don't feel too bad for him. But, dude, you got to go. You two cannot play that way. He's trying to prove himself, trying to make a name for himself out there, and just throws into coverage. And you can't do that. Terrible. Just absolutely terrible. And, right now we're the laughing stock of the league. We're last in the division. But the Steelers are going to be fine. Let's look at the big picture here. That's what I want to talk about today, the big picture. Yeah, we have a Mitch Trubisky. He hasn't panned out. We have Allen Robinson, who really hasn't panned out for $11 million. We're paying him. It's just sometimes it doesn't work out. We don't have a lot invested in a lot of these guys. We can cut them loose and have tons of cap room and sign new guys. Peterson, I think, has been okay. I'd love to have him back, maybe a little cheaper. But some of these guys like Kazee and they're just guys. We need to draft another stud safety to go along with Minka. We need to draft an inside linebacker to go along with Cole. So in case he gets hurt, we don't have the Mark Robinsons of the world, the Michael Walkers of the world playing. And that was one frustration of mine with Tomlin, is he sticks with guys way too long. This punter we have is terrible. They should have never brought him back after he was injured. The guy sucks. He's cost us more games. He's just terrible. I know he holds for the kicker, but we can't keep guys like that. They're losers. We need winners. There's plenty of punters out there. Look at the Browns. They signed a great punter. They traded for that kicker, and they got lucky with the kicker. Normally a guy like that wouldn't be available, and then they signed Flacco off the street. He's making us look like fools. Will it last? Probably not. But we could have signed him. He's better than Mitch. I mean, geez, it's just stuff like that. We stick with these guys too long. Did you not see Mitch sucked in practice? Did you not see that he was no good although I saw him at camp, he looked great, but now I realize maybe it was our defense that wasn't that great. But, we got TJ Watt, we got Cam Hayward, we got Benton, who's played well. Porter Jr. is really going to be a rising star. It's just the injuries where they are, the play callers, the secondary, losing 2 safeties, and that BS ejection that they never should have done on 2 plays in a row. I mean, and it was just like the game against Arizona when we were driving down the field again. Kenny gets hurt. We don't get the touchdown. We put Mitch in, and he probably should have kicked the field goal. That was a stupid play there by Tomlin. He makes those kind of bonehead calls too. I agree. And then Landon Roberts, the only linebacker we have left, really. He's not a cover guy, but he was the play caller. He got hurt, and then we screwed. And then we got our asses kicked against New England because they just kept going right back to the running backs and the middle of the field and killing us. And then their defense played well, and our offense played like crap because, like I said, we have a peewee system. I really thought it would get better. I thought they'd play better this year. Disappointed in that. I did see a change when Kenny played last time against the Bengals. We were moving the ball a little bit. They made some tweaks, but I think the tweaks are backfiring on us because the tweaks are when we're getting the false starts and the lining up wrong. And you can't change an offense halfway through the season. That's what we're trying to do, but you can't. So the good news is we can go into next year. We can sign a new offensive coordinator. Hopefully they get somebody good that's smart. Work with Kenny. We see what we have. Get another veteran, a savvy veteran. If Mason comes out and plays well, if he does play this week, then we bring him back as a backup. But I think Kenny can be good. I think he could if he just had the right coach with him. Should Tomlin be fired? I don't think so. I mean, the media creates so much drama. I don't know how he keeps it sane. I would choking him out, man. I would be like, get the hell out of here, asking Pickens the same questions over and over. He's a kid. He's frustrated. He wants to win. But you keep picking the scab. Same with Najee. Is it a racist thing? I wonder sometimes. I don't understand why. I don't hear, I hear other teams' media, Bengals, Browns, they don't ask these kind of questions to their players. They support their teams. But these people are like little gnats, you know. Oh, did you hear what Najee said? Oh, did you hear what Pickens said? Oh, my God, he was on social media. He made fun of this. Or, oh, he said, grow the hell up, man. Thank God there was no social media when Bill Cowher was coach because he had 2 or 3 years where he had losing record. Losing record. We lost 6, 7 in a row with him. But the Steelers always rebuild because they stick with the same system. We need a couple good drafts. And Omar is going to get us that. He did last year. I have no reason to think he has even high picks. He won't do even better. He's going to get Steelers. He's going to get true Steelers. We're going to get back to Steeler football. This team has talent. You don't want to lose Pickens. You got him on the cheap right now. You don't want to lose Deontay. You don't want to lose Najee and Warren. These guys are good. We need a center. That was another position that is a disappointment this year, Mason Cole. I love the guy. He could be a great guard or backup guard, but he's not an anchor. We need an anchor. We need an anchor like Webster or Dawson or Pouncey. Those are the kind of guys that led us to Super Bowls. They're calling the line plays. They're anchoring the line. I think the other positions will be fine. Whether or not we keep Chooks or not, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I think someone just pushed to put Jones in because his pass pro is not the best. But it's all frustrating. It's just so frustrating. You see other teams winning that shouldn't be winning because they have so many injuries, and it's frustrating. I get it. But you got to look at the big picture. Relax. We're 7-7. We could be 1-13. Well, we could also be 13-1. You could beat anybody, you could lose anybody, and that's most teams in the NFL right now, especially when you don't have your offense set up right and your franchise quarterback. Look at Frisco. Purdy's no better than Kenny. It's just a good system, and that's what we need. That's what we need because we got the studs. We have more studs than Kansas City does. We have more studs than Buffalo does. But we're not playing as a team. They're very frustrated. They don't understand. You got a peewee offense, and it was terrible to bring Canada back. I get why they did. We won the last 5 games last year. Who wouldn't with a rookie quarterback? But it's time we did move on from him, and we're still living with that offense. And next year we start all over with the offense, with the core we have, add some more players. And if we draft a quarterback and Kenny sucks, then we let him compete. Who cares? And if we don't, we sign a veteran and Kenny sucks, and we let him play. But I don't think Kenny will suck because he's such a hard worker. The only concern I have with him is injuries, but he is to bulk up a little bit more, and he'll be fine. But the big picture, we will be fine. These other teams that look so great will be one and done anyway. It's probably going to be the same teams. Who would want to play Frisco in the Super Bowl? Let's be honest. The way they're playing right now, geez, they could probably beat 2005 Steelers. I'm just saying. But, that's where it's going to end up probably. And maybe we'll feel better then. And we're going to feel real good on draft day when we have the 12th pick or something like that. But I don't want to lose out. And if we can make the playoffs, I want to. And I want to win a playoff game. But it may not happen. But these other teams are no better. Trust me. The Steelers will be fine. The organization is not dying. The media wants to kill us and bury us so bad. They want us to be 0-17 next year because they just run everybody out of town. It makes me so angry. There's no reason for it. We know the situation. We know the struggles. just because a guy says something. I think sometimes they just bait the media. It's just grow up and let them just play football. It's football. It's supposed to be fun. So, hey, go Steelers. If Rudolph starts, I hope Rudolph saves Christmas. If he doesn't, and it's Kenny, we can get to see what we got. Hopefully he's healthy and we can win a couple games here. And hopefully we get in the playoffs and we're right back where we thought we'd be. But we put ourselves in a little tough position, but a lot of it had to do with injuries, trust me. And man, it's frustrating, but it's what you do as a fan. 3 months from now, it'll be free agency. You start all over. The Steelers are gonna be back, and they will win more Super Bowls. Trust me. Stick with us. That's the Steel Studio. Follow me on Facebook group. The Steel Studio. Our Steel of the Week this week is Greg Lloyd. You can go on there and check out what we wrote up about Greg Lloyd. What a great guy. What a great player. What a monster. And those are the kind of guys we need to get in the draft. You can hardly get them picking 25 every year, man. It's not easy. But we got a couple this year. So I'm excited about the future. And then you can also subscribe here on YouTube and like and comment. Tell me your thoughts. Go Steelers. Enjoy your holiday. Oh, wait a minute. I got a little video for you here. This one's the Christmas here. This is the neighbor's. On that note, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Thank you for your support. We love you guys. I'm Rick Mooney. I'm out. Go Steelers.